What's up guys, Rob here from Showdown, and today we are doing anime team battles part 4. Let's get right into it. Wow, so as you guys can see here, we have 4-man squads picked from Naruto, 7 Deadly Sins, Bleach, Yu Yu Hakusho, and Fairy Tail. And I guess our job here is to pick the best 4-man squad right now. So I'm already gonna tell you guys right now that if I really had to break this down to a T, we would be here for hours. This would be a very tough one, but I think a fast pass way to do this is if I grade each team and then we go on from there. Alright, so first looking at Team Naruto, you clearly have adult Naruto there, you have adult Sasuke, so you're getting incredible amounts of chakra, you're getting the Rinnegan, the Sharingan, you're getting crazy combo techniques. Naruto and Sasuke arguably are the best duo on this entire chart, might I add. Plus I want to say that Naruto can make millions of shadow clones. He's a beast, he has Kurama chakra mode, he has baryon chakra mode, he goes crazy. Next over, we have Fusion Momoshiki, who obviously is a beast in his own right. And then we'll finish a list off with 10 Tails Madara, and you're talking about the Limbo clones. Infinite Tsukiyomi. All of these types of techniques Madara has in his arsenal in this mode. So I'm giving Team Naruto an A. They are a great team. Going down, we have Team Sins. We're looking at the 7 Deadly Sins. You're taking Meliodas. Now, if we're talking about Demon King Meliodas, full counter, revenge counter, Trillion Dark, clones he can make. All of these techniques Meliodas has at his arsenal, plus he's incredibly fast and incredibly powerful, arguably has higher attack power than Naruto if we want to say that. Then we can look at Ban, who even though he gave up his immortality, he is a dog now. He was boxing with Demon King Meliodas, his power has increased, his speed has increased. We can even speak on the fact that he has techniques that allow him to really rip out people's hearts, which is insane. So he's no scrub as well. You have Escanor, then you also have Escanor in the 1 once the clock strikes 12, and then you also have Escanor in the 1 ultimate, who actually even uses his own life force and converts it into magic power. This form was boxing with the Demon King. The 1 also has access to a technique called Holy Sword, which can rip through a dimension with a slight movement of his hand, something that is incredible as well. And then we finish the list off with Merlin, arguably the best magic user on this entire chart. Merlin is the most versatile character here. Personally, she is a beast. She does not have great physical attacks, but her hacks and her abilities, she can protect people with perfect cube, she can teleport people, she can use a whole bunch of techniques. The only downside to Merlin is that she has no healing techniques, but that doesn't really matter when you look at the rest of her squad. I'm giving Team Sins an A as well. So moving on, we could look at Team Bleach. Now Team Bleach clearly has Ichigo, who is a beast in his own right. You can make a case that Ichigo is equal to Naruto or a little bit higher or somewhere around the ballpark. We know that Meliodas, Naruto, and Ichigo are somewhere around the ballpark together. You can give Ichigo an advantage here, but even if you do that, if we look at the rest of his team, you have Kenpachi Zaraki, who is a beast, I'm sure, in the manga. I'm not sure where he is in the manga. We're just going off of the anime for this chart. And if we look at his battle against Noitra, I mean, he is powerful. I'm not sure if he's overpowering the teamwork of a Naruto and Sasuke in a duo, but Kenpachi Zaraki gets busy. Then we look over and we have Byakuya, and then we have Shunsui. So Team Bleach, obviously, you already know Ichigo and Kenpachi are going to be carrying heavily. Not saying Byakuya can't get busy, not saying Shunsui can't get busy, because Shunsui is incredibly fast. Byakuya obviously has a nice Bankai as well, so I cannot sleep on his power either, and I'm not here to sleep on Team Bleach. I just think that when we look at Team Naruto or Team Sins, can we get a Yamamoto in here? Can we get an Aizen? Can we get something in here? Team Bleach, I'm giving a B+. It's very Ichigo heavy. We just needed one more person. We needed maybe a Yamamoto to really just even out the playing field to get them in that A for me, but I'm giving them a B+. Let's keep going. Team Yu Yu Hakusho, you have Yusuke Urameshi, obviously in his demon mode. He goes crazy. We already know that his attack power is incredible, but the biggest thing we can point to is his speed, because he was able to box for Sensui after getting Raizen's power, so we can talk about that as well. Right next to him, you have Yomi, who goes crazy, obviously an S-class demon. Next we have Mukuro, and she goes crazy. Obviously her techniques made Hiei look light. Again, I'm saying she made Hiei look light, and Hiei is a dog. Her power is very close to Raizen. She was able to make a Dragon of the Darkness Flame look very, very light. So she's a beast. And then going over next, we have Hiei in Team Yu Yu Hakusho to finish out this squad. Hiei obviously is nice, not stronger than Mukuro, but he's up there. For Team Yu Yu Hakusho, I'll give them a B. Not trying to sleep on Team Yu Yu Hakusho at all, but compared to the rest of the 4-man squads here, they're a solid B. At the bottom of the chart, we can go to Team Fairy Tail. Natsu Dragneel is a dog. We know, obviously, Fire Dragon Slayer. He goes crazy. He was able to burn time itself. Next to him, we have Agnologia, who is the Dragon King. And we saw Agnologia boxing against all of the Dragon Slayers by himself, pretty much, holding his own. Everybody had to power up Natsu for them to have a fighting chance. So we know Agnologia goes crazy as well. Next to Agnologia, we have Irene, who is Urza Scarlet's mother. She is a beast. We know her dragon form goes crazy. We know how powerful she is. If Wendy wasn't present to enhance Urza's powers against her in that fight, who knows what would have happened. And then next to Irene, we can finish out the list with Zeref. Zeref, what else is there to say? All I need to say is Fairy Heart Zeref, and that's the end of the conversation. So with Team Fairy Tail, I'm probably gonna give them a B+. Solid team. I know a lot of you guys are probably like, what are you talking about? How are they a B+? Because like I said, if we look up at Team Sins, Merlin is the best magic user on this chart. Not saying she is the strongest physically, but when it comes to versatility, Merlin has way more magic knowledge than anybody in Team Fairy Tail. And that's a fact. The only person that could probably keep up with Merlin in terms of magic, maybe Zeref, but I'm still giving it to Merlin. In a strictly magic battle, Merlin's got it. So with that being said, the two A tier teams are Team Naruto and Team Sins. Who am I giving it to? I'm probably gonna have to give it to Team Naruto. And I know what I've said in the past, and I stand by it. I've said in the past that I believe that Meliodas can defeat Naruto, or at least hang with Naruto. A lot of people have disagreed with that, and a lot of you guys have agreed with that as well. But I will say though that even if we give Meliodas the edge over Naruto, which is gonna be tough because I believe that Naruto and Sasuke are a better duo than Meliodas and Bond. I'm just gonna put that out there. I do believe that Team Sins needs Arthur. Why? Arthur is the king of chaos. What more do you need to know? All I need to tell you is that when Arthur is changing reality, it's game, set, match. Literally, Team Naruto has no answer for chaos. Chaos can just change reality, change anything that's happening. They don't even know what's gonna happen. People like Kath are literally immortal with chaos. Arthur had to absorb Kath in order to defeat him. So with that being said, these teams are both A tier, but I do believe that Team Sins needs somebody that can change reality. And the reason why I say that is because if we look at Team Naruto, you have Madara there. Madara can produce limbo clones in a different dimension. Now we know that Escanor has a holy sword technique when he's in the one, so he can cut through that dimension, but how long can he last in the one? We know that there's a time limit on the one ability, and I do think that would be an issue if they do not have Arthur. I'll probably switch out Bond for Arthur if I'm being honest with you, but because Bond is there, I'm giving the edge to Team Naruto. Pick 2 characters to protect you and the rest will kill you. Okay, so I see Super Saiyan Blue Goku there. Easy pickup. You have to grab him. I don't see any other case where you wouldn't pick him. You have to take Goku. And this is where it gets a little tough because Sinbad is tough, man. Sinbad is tough. Saitama, obviously in his own right, is comparable to Goku if you're one of those people and you know who I'm speaking on. But you know what? It's either gotta be Saitama or Meliodas. And the reason why I say this is Saitama has the speed that can jump off of the moon. And if we look at Meliodas, he can at least keep some of the magic users a little bit busy. Natsu is there, Sinbad is there. Sinbad is ridiculous. You can make a case that Sinbad is stronger than Meliodas, or at least around Meliodas' level, or Natsu. You can make a case for any one of them. But I think having Meliodas there, being able to full counter or revenge counter would help out a lot. Honestly, give me Goku and I'll take Saitama. I'll take Saitama. Fine, I'll do it just because that duo just seems so elite. That duo seems crazy to me. I'm not sure how many people are going to be left standing if Saitama and Goku are in a team duo going crazy. Next, we have 2-man squads of anime villains. So this is actually really cool. I actually like this chart here. Team A obviously has the Word Soul Demon from Black Clover paired up with Mahito from Jujutsu Kaisen. Team B is going with Funny Valentine from the JoJo manga. Now, I'm not going to get into the JoJo manga here to avoid spoilers, but just know that Funny Valentine is powerful. Next to Funny Valentine, we have All For One from My Hero Academia. Team C has Grimmjow from Bleach and Nagato from Naruto. And then Team D has Chrollo from Hunter x Hunter and then Kid Buu from Dragon Ball Z. First thing I want to get out of the way. Team A doesn't have enough for me. Mahito obviously has a domain, not a scrub at all. The Word Soul Demon could just speak something and then it goes crazy. Obviously, we've seen the techniques in Black Clover as well. However, the word soul devil thrives against magic users. If we look at the chart, there are no other magic users here, so I'm not really liking the odds for Team A. Now if we look at Team D, we see Kid Buu is there. Chrollo can get busy in the Hunter x Hunter universe, but when we're looking outside in Team C and Team B, Chrollo can maybe match up with All For One, but I'm not sure what Chrollo is doing against Nagato, Grimmjow, or Funny Valentine, so Kid Buu is carrying Team D heavily. But before I give it to Team D, because Kid Buu is there and Kid Buu goes crazy, if we look at Team C, Grimmjow and Nagato probably are the best duo here. Nagato having access to the Rinnegan really changes the game because it frees up the floor for Grimmjow to go to work. We've seen Grimmjow in his full form boxing against Ichigo, and when he was in that form, he was incredibly fast, incredibly powerful, and if you have Nagato by your side, Nagato can use Shinra Tensei, Nagato can use different paths to really open up space for Grimmjow to go crazy. Do I think that'll affect Team D? Not if Kid Buu is there. If Kid Buu is there, I'm sorry, Team D is not worried. Now if we look at Team B, I can say that All For One would have an issue with that. Funny Valentine may be able to get out of that, but again, to avoid manga spoilers, I'm not going to go into how powerful Funny Valentine is. What I'm going to say is, based off of everything we're seeing right here, Team C is the best duo, but Team D has Kid Buu. And because Team D has Kid Buu, I'm going with Kid Buu. Team D wins for me. I'm not sure how Grimmjow is going to be damaging Kid Buu. Kid Buu can literally regenerate, and he's faster than Grimmjow, and he has bigger attacks than Grimmjow. So Team D takes it. Y'all know what time it is. We obviously got to finish this out with a one-piece team battle here. Looking at Team A, we got Prime Whitebeard, Kizaru, Sabo, and Blackbeard. Team goes crazy. If we look at Team B, we have Roger, Akainu, Luffy, and Big Mom. Who wins? To be honest with you, this battle can really go either way. When it comes to Prime Whitebeard and Roger, we've literally seen them clash. And even though some people give the edge to Whitebeard, some people give the edge to Roger, we've seen the clash and there's been no convincing argument on either side. The only thing that the Whitebeard fans can say, and I am a Whitebeard fan myself, is that he was titled the world's strongest man and Roger wasn't. But Roger, on the other hand, had the greatest demonstration of hockey so far in the series. So they're gonna cancel each other out. When we go down to Kizaru versus Akainu, this really is a tough one, but I think I would give it to Akainu just based off the fact that Akainu was able to defeat Aokiji and now he is the fleet admiral. And even if you want to say that Kizaru has a laid-back personality, that he can't really fit in the role as a fleet admiral, that doesn't necessarily mean that Akainu is stronger than him and whatever else you want to say. All I can end that with is that Akainu was going toe-to-toe with Whitebeard at one point. Even though this was old Whitebeard, he still had the ability to at least hang in there for a little bit. Akainu also has a more destructive devil fruit as well, so I think maybe I could give the edge to Akainu currently right now. I don't know how the hockey feats are looking like for either of them, so that could change the outcome. Going down to Sabo and Luffy, we could say that prior to the Wano arc, Sabo was stronger than Luffy in my opinion, but the moment Luffy learned Ryuo Haki and then his conquerors got better, these things are things that make me believe that he has the edge over Sabo now. Lastly, we have a battle of the Yonko. We have Blackbeard and Big Mom. This is the part that's hard because it can honestly go either way. I would probably give the edge to Big Mom just because I have not seen Blackbeard's hockey feats right now. I don't know what his hockey feats are really looking like. We know that he has Whitebeard's devil fruit and the dark fruit. And the thing that a lot of people forget about the dark fruit is that it's able to negate your devil fruit abilities. That may put Big Mom in a compromising position because Blackbeard can then stop Napoleon, he can stop Prometheus, he can stop Zeus, and then Big Mom just gonna have to go off of straight hockey, and then he still has Whitebeard's devil fruit to go crazy as well. But we also know that Big Mom is arguably more durable than Blackbeard. People can say that Blackbeard takes twice the pain, but we can also say that Charlotte Linland's skin is so indestructible that people literally had to break a picture of Mother Carmel just so they can damage her. This is how much of a tank Big Mom is. So maybe I should give the edge to Big Mom. I'm not really sure. You know, right now I probably would say Big Mom. I'd probably say Big Mom just off of hockey feats alone. So with that, I guess Team B would win in my opinion, but it's very, very close. You guys let me know down in the comment section below which teams you would pick. Do you agree with me? Do you disagree with me? And again, I really appreciate you guys for supporting the channel. We are almost at 100K. I can't believe it. It's ridiculous. Thank you guys so much for always showing love and support. And with that, I'll see you next time. Peace.